I save your marriage.
We're both happier.
I'm ecstatic to have found this. And it isn't classes or counseling or flowers.
The thing my wife likes is that I wake up in a better mood.
It's a bet. The revolution.
Street hustlers and the race baiters control various communities. This will continue. Let's see, Arthur, New York, red local majority level.
Hey, Andrew, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Not bad. All you think is fast. Followed you in Sunday shows of the ABC.
Well, thank you.
You actually made me an excellent subscription, so you actually should, go on your refunds anyway.
I only...
Sure, but why don't people call the stimulus package what it is? The taxpayer-funded ride bill. I mean,
It is.
I
remember the ward bosses of Philadelphia, when the Black Panthers were standing out front of the voting booths, polling stations, telling Obama as a candidate, if you...
There's some gain in revenue later on down the line, and I think you're going to want to show them why it's a benefit to them right now.
And every one of those service providers is looking for customers, and they'd be happy to take 10% of their revenues and send it back your way so you can lubricate that bill development.
Mark, quickly some final thoughts.
Listen, the number one way to get a business started is to get your initial customers. You've got to get out. It's not about email lists. It's not about social networking. Find one or two customers that you can start with. The second thing you need to do is measure performance and take that measurement and write it up as a white paper. And now you've got the most important thing to scale a business, which is referenceability. And you can shop that referenceability more broadly. But you've got to get the first person to keep using it. The mistake most people make is they don't actually measure successful performance.
Ben, what do you say to people?
Popular culture since 1922, but the decades of the 50s and...
I believe that Black on Black crime is also an issue. And I also believe that this situation with James being profiled is also an issue. I've been profiled myself.
James was the profile.
He was being profiled.
No, he wasn't being profiled.
Oh, he wasn't.
He wasn't. I mean,
including Super Bowl 44 in Miami, Sirius NFL Radio, NFL fans. We're talking about your team. Sirius NFL Radio, Channel 24, all NFL, all the time.
Is your credit card debt out of control? Can you no longer pay the outrageous payments and fees? There is relief. Debt Help Experts. A 10-minute call right now can cut your debt and let you save for your financial future. Debt Help Experts. The millions of Americans who are the beings looking for the better debt options. Call Debt Help Experts within the next 30 minutes to legally reach.
I mean, we also have,
I know, but look, if I was Al Sharpton, I would be out arguing against abortion every day. I mean, his voters are being aborted.
I bet a lot of the civilian administration are from Chicago. And he also did a lot of the gun control thing. So without the gun control legislation that he put into it, that goes against what he was for when he was a state senator. So that also makes him look bad.
All right, well, Brian, it would seem to me that actually 250 lives halfway through the year is worth more. It is more important than worrying about whether Henry Louis Gates feels he was racially profiled. 888-788-990. What the hell did you come from?
The new religion for urban populations, which have lost their faith in Christianity. A timely explanation for their self-centered hysteria now comes from an unlikely source, Cass Sunstein, a professor at Harvard Law School and recently appointed to be administrator to the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs of the Office of Management and Budget, appointed there by President Obama. In Going to Extremes, How Like Minds Unite and Divide, He deposits his finding that like-minded people tend to move to a more extreme version of what they thought the more they talk with each other. The liberal Democrats, who now dominate the Obama administration, have pretty much sealed themselves off from criticism. They have been talking with each other for years, reaffirming their prejudices and getting ever more extreme.
Summer and 60 Days of Summer on Memphis to Mini Radio to this channel and Twitter. Attention, Hyperwise is currently seeking participants with dark circles and puffy eyes. If you have dark circles or bags around your eyes to the black and fatigue range, you are eligible to see results in participating in a Hyperwise trial. Hyperwise is introduced to improve elegant skin around the eyes and now will show you eliminate dark circles and bags. Effectively diminishes
East 6 West on Sirius Patriot 144.
prices of the customer.
He was a leading American socialist, pacifist, and 6 times presidential candidate. They're going to be having these town halls, and they're going to be visiting the diners and, talking to the folks. Well, now's your chance to tell them what you think of this insane energy tax. It applies to everybody. I don't care if you're making minimum wage. It's an immense tax on electricity, on fuel, on warming your house, on everything that's made with the use of energy. You will have to pay that. Thousands and thousands of dollars of taxes a year. That's what cap and trade is.
Right up to the belt.
And you know what I'm tired of, John? I'm tired of every time, this is where my black friends think this is a racial comment. I'm tired every time light does not go a black person's way. It's racism. You didn't see race baiting incorporated with...
The dispatcher was trying to goad her into making some sort of racial statement about these two people, and she wasn't going for it. Well, maybe one of them looked Hispanic, but she actually said, I couldn't see the other one.
More backup coming even after Gates shows his ID, after he shows his driver's license.
There were 9 burglaries in daylight in that neighborhood. The reason the door was jammed was someone tried to burglarize the place.
Right, but once it was established, well,
He walks out.
he walks in.
He said,
The rest of like some woman who pulled over, was like, what are you pulling me over for?
oh, come on, I can show you the video of the 79-year-old woman on the side of the road in Texas getting tased.
Okay.
And she was given a cop. Yeah, well, come on, man.